Hi Pisces, this is your November reading. So, let me see if I can just pick up some things about you before I look into the cards. So, the great advice I can give you, Pisces, is to maybe take some time in November that you sit down with yourself and connect with yourself and ask yourself what it is you really want right now for yourself. I feel this connection with yourself is very important right now. So you make that connection with yourself and to really feel what it is that you want right now and what it is that is really important for you now. Okay? Because if you don't do that, I just feel in November there would be some really kind of difficult disappointments. You know, when you're disappointed in other people, maybe things don't go as you expected. But if you have that connection with yourself, then you stay focused on what you want, you stay focused on your path, okay? And then what others do and say, that might not be so devastating for you in the same way, okay? Anyway, so now we're gonna look at the cards. This is for November month, okay? I also have other cards that I'm going to use. So, but I'll start with these. We have the World. We have the Strength card. And with these two cards, I feel that for some of you, you accept that a new chapter is starting in your life. You accept that, or you're preparing yourself for that, or you are preparing yourself to go on another path in life. We have the Hermit here. That's the philosopher, the thinker, or this could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. We also have a Leo here, possibly a Taurus also. So, it's interesting that the cards are showing me what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. We have the card of Seven of Cups, which can be about thinking about different options in life. There's the shine. I like the shine. Thinking about different options in life. Okay. And so you're not getting confused, Pisces. It's great to sit down with yourself and ask yourself which option you want or where you want your life to go right now. Because Seven of Cups can mean different options in life, but also confusion, that we don't know, okay, what should I do now? And if you let that confusion sail away with you, then you have the Five of Swords, which means you are going nowhere or nothing is being done, or you know what I mean. You just let yourself be confused. But this Hermit is turned away from confusion and this emptiness here. The Hermit is the one who is focusing and thinking on, meditating on what he wants, or she, right? So that was the kind of message for you, Pisces. Let's see if you are dealing with a Leo or a Virgo or a Taurus. Let us see here if I clarify. So with the Taurus, there has been some, if you're dealing with a Taurus, there has been some checking each other out, or Maybe one of you is controlling the other somehow or wants control of the other. That's what I'm seeing with the Taurus. The Knight of Cups reversed. So there could be some confusion or complication with the Taurus, that the romance is not maybe going anywhere, or there is some kind of confusion between you. Okay, so maybe that's why you need to sit down and think for yourself what you want. Okay. Clarifying the Five of Swords is the Chariot. There you go, the Chariot. That could be a Cancer also that you're dealing with. A Cancer can also be right now that you need to focus on clarity, to get clear with each other. Okay, if that's possible, to get clear with each other what you want in whatever situation you're dealing with a Cancer. We have the Lovers on the Cancer also, Pisces. Okay. So the Lovers talks about a choice, to make a choice. And that can be hard sometimes. Okay. We don't know what's best for us always. So again, the Philosopher, the Hermit can help you with that. To really sit down and ask yourself, do I see myself in the future with this Cancer or not? When we are confused, it's always good to think, okay, do I imagine myself being with this person another year or another 2 years? Okay. Is it worth it, right? Clarifying the Leo, we have the Fool, a new beginning. So with the Leo, you might have to forget about the past and start afresh. Never ever bringing up the past again, because it's like you are throwing the past at each other. You did this, you said that. And if you want to be successful with a Leo, you need to kind of talk to each other and just say, okay, let's forget about the past and we start afresh, right? And never bring up the past again. We have the Hermit, the Virgo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, let me see, you have 10 of Pentacles here. So with a Virgo, if it's tough with a Virgo, just know, Pisces, that in the future, this Virgo is maybe one of the best people you can deal with, but you can't maybe see it right now, but this is in the future. This is the card of the legacy. Legacy means that it is what you leave behind later in life, or what you have accomplished in life. And with the Virgo, you can have a great partnership or business or work or love relationship. There is a big payout, but later in life. 10 of Pentacles is the highest card for money or highest card for quality, but it's maybe something that you can't see yet, Pisces. Okay, let's clarify this confusion. 7 of Cups. So we have an Aries or a Taurus here. Maybe you are confusing them or you are confused by them. We have a 6 of Cups at the Lovers. So Pisces, there might be some of you that are making a choice between two people. Okay, and it doesn't have to be between a Cancer and a Taurus or between a Cancer and an Aries. This could be the other signs that I've mentioned. And I think you need to sit down and ask yourself, who do I imagine myself with in 2 years or 5 years, right? So let's have some other cards and clarify what else is coming up. In whatever situation you're in, business or love, it's great to just sit down with yourself and just feel what it is you want. You have also a great intuition, Pisces, so use it. Only 2 cards. That's interesting. We have Temperance and we have the Emperor. Yeah, we had the Empress before and here we have the Emperor. So if we're just talking about you, Pisces, think about balancing a power situation. or balancing the power that you have within. The Temperance card talks about balance. The angel here is kind of pouring water from one cup to another, balancing two different kind of, how do you say, two different feelings or two different powers, like yin and yang, or the female or the male energy. So try to see this temperance as a way of balancing yourself, and then you can step into your power, the Emperor, right? I hope there is some kind of focus with this camera, because I only work with the computer right now, and the computer has its camera, and I'm hoping that the focus is okay. Anyway, if we're not talking about you here, maybe someone else needs to balance themselves and not be a dictator or try to control you too much, or you are trying to control somebody. You can be dealing with a Sagittarius here, or you can be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. So let's clarify these two and see what more information we can get. Maybe you're choosing between a Sagittarius and an Aries, or Sagittarius and a Taurus. That's also possible. So this is a general reading as we know it, right? What about the Temperance card? There you go. We have the World card again. Okay, so some of you, when it comes to a Taurus or a Leo, you might be confused about what is going on between you two, between you and a Leo and you and a Taurus. You don't know who is the leader anymore, or you don't know who is driving the whole thing. So there might be some kind of confusion here. So if there is a confusion, again, it's great to sit down with yourself and just make a decision what would be good for you, what you need to do in order to feel good about yourself, okay? Clarifying the Emperor, we have the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So if we're dealing with a Taurus, because Six of Pentacles can represent Taurus as the Emperor as well. If you're dealing with a Taurus, you are unsure if you want to go forward with them or not. You don't know if you have a future with them or not. Okay? Because the Ace of Pentacles is a very clear energy of reality. The Pentacle is Earth, it's reality. But the Seven of Swords is kind of that you don't know what the reality is. You don't know what this Taurus is about, okay? You don't understand them, or there is some confusion. And that's why you don't know, okay, are we going to have a new beginning together or not? Is this a reality or not, right? So this is something you need to think about, Pisces, before you go forward, okay? Just let me have another card on Taurus. Yeah, Two of Swords. It's being like, should I do this or that? We have the King of Wands. So we have a strong Leo or a strong Sagittarius or a strong Aries here. And you might be thinking about a fire sign as well. And here we have the Empress again. So there could be that you need some more time to make a decision between different people, what to do with them, okay? So let's conclude this reading with some other cards to give you some kind of advice for November. And take your time, Pisces, to think about some things in life, what you want to do, okay? Let's see here. Advice for Pisces. So it's like you really wish for that things will settle down when it comes to love life, okay? That things would settle down in your love life too, that you would have like a stable foundation when it comes to love. So it's like you have some kind of dream in your head, or some kind of wish that you have in your mind, or a picture in your mind that you see for yourself. This is how I would like it to be. But then how to transfer it to reality is another thing, right? To transfer it to a real foundation. So I think, Pisces, you are trying to either stay where you are, or you are going on a new path. And sometimes I think you are afraid of the reality, Pisces, sometimes. So this is what you want. This is Mars. We have Mars and Venus. So Mars is the planet for self-confidence, also for sexual life. And Venus is the planet for love. Okay, love and romance. And also having a creative life, you know. So, and she's warming herself by this fire here. So this is something you want, maybe to come home to somebody and that there is peaceful and a lot of love and so on. But this card here is talking to me about that you have some responsibilities, that you are maybe rushing here and there and fixing things. So it's like this is something that you are maybe working for in the future, to feel like this, to have like a foundation. So Pisces, I feel that you need to sit down and think about, what am I working towards? What am I working for? What is it that I want in the end? What result do I want in the end? So that you don't work, Pisces, and then in the end it was for nothing, right? Another advice. So sometimes things doesn't go as we would like them to with some people. This might be a situation for some of you, that what went wrong, and you're sitting and thinking, why didn't it go as I wanted to? Sorry for that. I was searching for the words. This is woman who is sitting down and saying, I did this and I did that, and still things didn't work out. And why, right? So try to sit down and see, what am I working towards? And is this work gonna pay off, right? So Pisces, I hope this reading was clear. I do private readings, and I have two options. I have 30 minutes and 60 minutes. I also do health readings. I'm very good at health issues as well. And any other questions that you might have, you are welcome to email me at the address below this video. Okay? So the shortest option for reading is 30 minutes. And this is, of course, a general reading, so it might not answer all of your questions, as we know. So anyway, Pisces, thank you very much for being with me. And you can comment on this reading. I would be very happy if you did. And have a great November. Take care. Bye.